guys, I am here with the brand new character review. So I'm going to do one this morning and one tonight, guys. I'm going to jump into the in-depth kind of review that I always do when the new characters come out, guys, and you've always quite liked. So it looks like 26 minutes ago. So normally when it says activity, that means like an admin comments on it. So let's have a look and see if we've got anything more in the comments. No, it doesn't look like anything exciting. So let's get straight in and start off with Tron, because I think he looks like an absolutely fantastic character. He actually kind of just looks, I don't know, he looks so creepy as a character. He obviously, you know, they've done a fantastic job once again making him fit the kind of Disney heroes art style as they normally do. But there's just something about him. It just looks really creepy. Like, I imagine this would be something that would come and haunt your dreams, guys. So, yeah, right. So we've got Tron, and I want to take an very, very in-depth look at his skills and what team he'd be good at and who you should use him with. And, well, if you should use him at all, is basically the kind of main gist I want to get to on this video, guys. So, okay, so let's start off with his first move. And I want you guys, as I go through these moves, to comment on each one of them and just let me know what you think of each of his moves, because I've obviously already gone through these characters, so I know what I'm talking about before I do this video, guys. But Tron's got some really exciting, like really different kind of interesting moves, so I'm quite intrigued to go over what we have here and kind of hope that, you know, he's actually going to kind of live up to to kind of expectations. So let's have a look. So we've got his main move, which is, I guess you could say, is kind of the most important ones. We've got IO Barrier. Tron removes all active buffs from enemies and deals damage to all enemies. So immediately we've got a move which is going to damage everybody, which straight away is insane, because it's the same with like Powerline. When Powerline does a move and damages everybody, it literally kills everybody instantly. So if he's going to have that kind of same effect when he uses that move which damages everybody, you could start to form a team whose specials basically hit everybody, and hopefully you could drop most people without anything even happening. So this kind of stacks of like Hardy, which some characters do use. It's basically just going to dodge debuffs. So every time you've got a stack of Hardy on your head, if someone attacks you, it's going to neglect the debuffs away. So it's just going to not basically allow debuffs to be applied, which can be really good if you're versing characters like Mad Hatter, who won't be able to be slowed down. I don't know if Ice counts as a debuff. That's something I actually don't know that, guys. I don't know if they count Ice as a debuff. So that's an interesting thought there, and it has to be something I need to look into when I actually unlock him, to get involved and use some moves with Ice on them and see if, when you've got Hardy on you, if it counteracts it, because if it does, that will be sick. So that's something to keep in mind, that could be really cool if it does stop all of that stuff. So I'm intrigued to see if it does, but like I said, guys, I honestly have no idea if it will or not. So then we've got this. So that looks really good. To sum that up quickly, guys, that looks like a mad special, and I'm very looking forward to getting involved with it. Then we've got Distributed Process. At the start of each wave, Tron summons a light barrier, so basically a shield, on the frontmost ally, which applies a stack of Hardy to them, so they can't be debuffed straight away. Tron and his allies receive bonus skill power per stack of Hardy they have on them. Tron regenerates stacks of Hardy every few seconds on the frontmost ally. Each stack of Hardy blocks a debuff from being applied to the affected and is then removed. Tron can apply a maximum number of stacks of Hardy to each ally by summoning light barriers. So depending on the amount of stacks on that character, basically your whole team's going to get a fat buff. Tron's going to get a fat buff there, which looks quite good. And then this one here is mad. Depending on how much he's going to heal himself by, and I am going to have to say it's most likely probably going to be just max. So he's probably going to heal himself by, well, pretty much everything. So that's something quite exciting, that he's going to be able to maintain his health without really doing anything. Then after a number of stacks of a hardy, block a debuff for an ally, damage is dealt to nearby enemies and they're stunned. So knowing this game, that's probably going to be insanely overpowered. So that's probably going to be a very, very good move. I'm just trying to stay open-minded when I read these, because obviously we have the history of whenever Purblue do an update, the characters are just, they're normally really, really overpowered to make you buy them. And I don't disagree with the way they do this, guys. I really... But sometimes it's quite annoying that they do this kind of thing. It just kind of annoys me that they do this when they'll release a new character who'll be ridiculously overpowered, ready to basically level up characters, so you're forced to buy them. But we'll see. Then the red skill, IO barrier, which is the main move. Cool, that is mad. So when he uses that, it applies stacks of hardies to all allies below a percentage of their max HP, up to a maximum number of stacks of hardy. And then we've got this one here, gives allies more skill power per stack of hardy. So he seems like a character who basically needs his red skill to be like that next level, because what that's going to allow is you to apply the stacks of hardy to basically everybody, and then everybody's going to be able to block debuffs. Everybody's going to have more skill power. So, yeah, I mean, Tron actually does look like a pretty mental character, and in the grand scheme of things, guys, he looks pretty cool as well. So, do I from that kind of hit, do I recommend him? Yeah, I think he's pretty good. But what you have to look at is that's the way to obtain him. So I'm quite intrigued by that, because I'm looking forward to getting involved into this season, which I think starts tomorrow. I know there's a countdown going on at the moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it looks like it's coming out Wednesday-ish. I know the update comes out on Tuesday, so maybe they'll start the new season on Wednesday. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going to happen there. None of these are really that great. Ooh, memory crate. Nah, that's bad. I used to like the ones that be for money, because it could just allow you to get such a nice head start on all of the missions and everything. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. That's not bad. That's pretty bad. That's 10 a shard. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. That's another pretty terrible deal. And you guys all know that this game's very good at giving you terrible deals. Okay, you need to get involved and do the last bits of the trials, guys, to get those badges dropped for your team. Oh god, I need money. I need to do money in the port, guys. So I'm looking forward to just being able to click it and do one level, guys. It's kind of one of the main things that I'm going to like about the update. So let's do that, and then I can go 1, 2. I'm slowly creeping him up close, guys. It's taking so long, but I'm getting there very, 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 very slowly. So I can do 50-50, and I'll do a big raid on this bad boy. Because obviously all of this stuff here gives you money and stuff, guys. Probably not enough to, actually upgrade skills and stuff, but you do get a fair amount of money for basically doing most things. And I can go into the mailbox and claim my rewards. I'm at the top of Platinum 1. How have I made it to the top? I'll never get in the Challenger. I think I got demoted in it. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. So that's not too bad. Anyway, guys, I want to get to a fan art favourite before I round the video up. So let's take a look. Ooh. So who wins? I go with Big Hero 6. Okay, so Tarzan. To be honest with you, just looking at these straight away. Toy Story 1 is so good though. The Good Dinosaur's definitely going to be knocked out. Hercules is fantastic. So's the old Tarzan. But this is difficult. So's Lilo and Stitch. All of the Wall-E Incredibles. You know what? I might actually make a video where I like tier list some of the Disney films, guys. That's a good idea. Okay, so basically me every single time I meet any difficulties. That is so accurate. Me watching my entire team get demolished by Brandel. I mean, the other day I couldn't even complete level 1 of City Watch, so I like that. I rate that a lot. We've got our God and Saviour, Gerald. Let's go down a little bit, see if I've missed any. We've got just the spam of Kermit, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, Ravager the Dragon got Powerline. I'm still yet to get Powerline, unfortunately. I am waiting quite patient. I am waiting quite patiently to get. I'm smiling on the outside. Looks like he's holding a log of turd. I don't know what's going on there. That's like nightmare material. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you all in the next one.